One thing I'm going to do when I get my new place, get some proper lighting. I liked when I had 3 little lamps. You could cover all the bases. It reduced glare because it wasn't directly in front of me like that lighting is. And yeah, it's not easy making videos and making them look good. I don't edit, as I've said before. I'm just coming to you au naturel. When I started this journey, it was about living in poverty in Florida, and it went from there to caregiving, to the death of my husband, and then to my general adventures. You know, it wasn't easy. I mean, I had been like a cloistered nun for 5.5 years, and the first time I went out, I like away from the general neighborhood, I was really freaked out. And this is a person who's traveled a lot, and I've been to several countries. I've been to Jamaica, European countries. I've been to several, all over the country with my late husband. And then by myself a little bit, I went wandering for a little bit. And wandering is what I wanted to do, but I'm having health issues. I'm having health issues, and it's a little unnerving, you know? You see people around you, they're falling left and right. I mean, one day they're really looking great, feeling great. Next minute, something serious is wrong with them. Speaking of that, please send out your best vibes, your prayers for Disabled and Prepping. She needs a place to live, and it'd be nice if something came up. So, and she has a channel. So, I have my appointment Thursday with the, it's HUD housing. And they keep it very nice. The outside of the building is very nice looking, and it's all seniors. And I'm not crazy to the fact that I'll be on the first floor, because there's like 3 floors, I think. And I'm going to be in the northerly corner. That could be a mold issue. She said, just keep the AC on and you won't have a problem. Thanks. So, you know, it looks like money's going to start going out the door. I'm going to need a dehumidifier, obviously, because Florida is humid. And this woman had the apartment for 18 years. She's now 96, the former renter. She's not out yet. And she will be going back to her daughter in Maryland. So I'll be getting her apartment. They're going to put in new carpet. They're going to paint the walls. The rest of the place has faux wood flooring. I wish the whole place was faux wood flooring. I know I'm going to get new carpet, and that's okay, but I have allergies, and I don't like carpet. It billows up when you vacuum, and I don't feel well when crap is going on. I'll wear a mask while I vacuum. I'm not crazy about this idea, but I made a list with my really crappy writing. So my list was, because Rachel, who has COVID now, this is her first time ever having COVID, and I worry about her because she already has lung problems, asthma, and she's a smoker. Wish she wouldn't, but... And she doesn't always eat right either. So she's not feeling very good. But she says it's more like a stomach and sinus flu is what it feels like. She is fully vaccinated, totally boosted, flu shotted up, and you know, the whole 9 yards. Pardon my English. So it looks like my rent's going to be $288 a month, and that's out of $960 a month. It's a third of my income. $41 is the average electric bill there, but if I'm running a humidifier, I can probably count on closer to $65. Water, sewer, and trash are free, included. I can break the lease, but lose my deposit, which will be small, I guess. So, on my side, my pros and cons, apartment or van, I just put all the pros down. I can break my lease at any time if, like, it's moldy. They won't let me see the apartment before I rent it. No, I'm sorry, she said. She says it's not going to be ready for 2 weeks. I'm going in Thursday to do all the paperwork. I could only imagine it's HUD, so, the government, they got to complicate things, so I'm sure it'll be, what's in your wallet? Many questions. If I take the apartment, I can break the lease at any time if I'm completely and totally miserable and can't stand it. Other than that, the lease will end in 1 year of the time I move in, and then it's month to month. I like that. Gives me freedom to decide. Being in an apartment, being close to here, this place is way too small, and I need to get out of here. Either way, I needed to get out of here. I've been thinking of, all the ways I can get out of here. So, being able to still help Maggie, because I know Maggie told me, she said, Mom, we don't expect you to stay here and help us. She said, would you be angry at us if we said, hey, we're leaving and going wherever? Yeah, no. Well, give me a little warning, okay? But, no, of course I wouldn't hold it against them if they just, they're very much like me, Mike and Maggie, and Mikey's already talking about, we're going to do, what the hell's the name of their business? Simply Sterling USA on the road. I love him. He's just crazy. He wants to get a toy hauler so that the toy hauler part will be their studio and workshop, and then they'd have a little living space with Finn, and they would pull it with whatever. He always wants a Lincoln Navigator. Michael loves luxury, and he goes all out. He wants the leather seats. He wants the gadget. I'm a simple girl. Give me automatic drive and some air conditioning, and that's all I need. But that's me. Michael likes luxury. So, yeah, she said, we don't expect you to stay here and take care of us and help us, So, I get it. Now they're taking care of me. There's no rent, no food to pay, and that's nice. And when I leave, they're going to give me some sort of income. I haven't asked what. And, that getting income opens a whole can of beans. My rent will go up. I won't qualify for QMB if it's over $179 a month. I don't know what I'm going to do yet about that. Maybe I'll say, you know what? As long as it isn't cash in my hand, it's not mine. Open an account and hold it for me or something. And if I decide to leave that place or get gap insurance instead of QMB, because I got a year to decide that. See, I get a lot of issues, and they could deny me because I have some pre-existing stuff going on. Oh, back to the list. So, this video is basically about, and I didn't open it up right. I'm so sorry, but that's me all over. Random. This is about true poverty. I'm not a millionaire. I don't have a lot of resources, but I have a little. I'm trying to live on $960 a month. Trying. It ain't easy. I think it's going to be a little tough. I did my figures of, my income. It's going to be $288 for rent. I didn't even put down electric because I'm thinking LIHEAP, they could help me. My truck insurance is $106. I assume I'm gonna try to keep my gas at $150 a month in a van. I don't know if I can do that. That's one thing the kids could do, fill up my tank for free. That way no money is coming to me and I don't have to claim it. I don't think gas is considered an asset or resource. So gas, I'm thinking, is going to be $150. That the rent, the car insurance, and the gas is right there is $544 with no repairs. No repairs. Then I know I need about $280 a month for food, and I know what you're thinking. I can eat off of $50 a week. All the power to you, honey. I can't. Okay, I can't. I want fresh produce. I eat a lot of berries, and they're not cheap, but I do try to find them on sale. As a matter of fact, I just got 2 pounds of strawberries for $3.88. Yes, when I see a sale, I buy. And if I'm gonna have my own place, I'm probably gonna buy in bulk, slice them up, clean them, wash them, slice them up, and throw them in the freezer. And that way I have frozen berries to go in my low-fat cottage cheese, my low-fat yogurt, la-di-da. And so food, I'm thinking $280. So that brings my expenses to $824. Take that away from $960, and I have $136 left for incidentals or repairs, as the case may be. That's not even vehicle registration once a year. Stuff comes up. That's where I guess my kids could pay for things for me if they want to. Yeah. If they pay something directly, I don't think it's an asset, but I'll ask. I'm gonna just basically be honest with her. How can I get away with the kids helping me out without it being income? Would a gas card be considered income? Would them paying for repairs at a garage be considered a resource, and things like that. So that's my list and my thinking. So I am going to try to get my health and my weight in order first, and take my time working on the van. And the kids wanted to go up to Brimfield to buy this May, and I thought if they do that and they need a sitter, here I am. As long as they pay for everything, I was going to take the trek up in my van just for a test run. How does she do? Am I comfortable in it? Do I mind sleeping outdoors? Well, it's really indoors in a van, outdoors. So that's going to be my test run. So the things I'm thinking is I can organize my stuff now. I can pull it. This will be my last month of March, and it's only going to be a couple weeks. Well, I'm going to use the last 2 weeks of, so they're going to charge me, if they haven't already, the end of this month. I got to look at my bank statement. They're going to charge me at the storage unit for March. And 2 weeks in to March, I'm going to tell them, I'm out of here. Don't charge me anymore. Then I'm going to, once I'm got the keys in possession of it, I'm going to start moving my stuff in little by little. There's got to be cockroach abatement and things like that. I mean, I've been very careful in that. I took borax and I took the box and I made like you would in a field, like the chalk. I made a complete square on the inside of borax. Very effective. I found several dead cockroaches. Plus I have baits in there. And yeah, they don't last long with baits. So what I'm going to probably do is take stuff out of boxes, shake it out, make sure, except for anything that's cardboard and is well sealed, because I tape every nook and cranny on a box once I put my books in it. I love my books, and I've sold so many of my books. I didn't know I was going to get a place. I was supposed to live in a van down by the river, but instead I'm going to live in this little dinky winky, what is it, 540 square feet? That's perfect, because when I was living in, oops, it's my son Michael. When I was living in my trailer, that was 7 6750, and I gotta call my son Michael. What is my point here? I'm trying to navigate my very low income and my health and my weight, and right now is just not a good time to be living in a van down by the river. So I'm going in on Thursday. I'm going to fill out the paperwork, mountains of paperwork, and accept the key when it comes to me, and continue my weight loss journey. And eventually, when I start to feel better, I want to get to the rec center and work it out. Work it out. Yeah, so that's it. That's my story, and I'm sticking to it. And I'm going now, and I love you all. Thank you so much. You know, half of my viewers are subscribers, and a little under half are not. They're just viewers. I appreciate all of you. Thank you for being here. Thank you for commenting. Some of you actually came out of the woodwork and said something. And I appreciate that. I care about you. I'm glad you care about me. And that's the end of the story. Bye.